Hello, and welcome back to our master class on temperaments. In this segment, we will be discussing the phlegmatic in control. Once again, I'm Roy Clark, and we're here with my wife, Dr. Amy. Amy, what can you tell us about the phlegmatic in control?
Well, the phlegmatic in control, I'll show you the express and wanted sheet that comes with the temperament report. This is a perfect example of somebody who is a blend of temperaments. So this person is melancholy in inclusion and melancholy in affection, but they're phlegmatic in control. So we'll look at this middle section here. The phlegmatics in control are really a take it, like I can take it, I can leave it, I can lead, I don't need to lead, just whatever you need me to do. So their bars are always kind of right in the middle. The melancholies are always on this end of the spectrum. The sanguine and the choleric are very high on the chart. Phlegmatic is always going to be kind of right in the middle, and you'll notice that their bars are in sync with each other. So they know what they want, and they're able to express it as well. So
great. Do phlegmatics in control make good leaders?
not necessarily. So they don't have the energy.
Okay.
We talked about in phlegmatic and inclusion how they have low energy reserves.
Right.
And they don't ever take anything really serious.
Okay.
So no, you're not going to see a phlegmatic as a leader. They can jump in and be a negotiator if they had two partners that were really going at it,
Okay.
and then the phlegmatic could jump in and negotiate everything without getting drawn into the drama or the emotions of it.
So bring in a phlegmatic for special events, special occasions.
Yes.
They can kind of show up, get it done, but then they are done.
Yes.
Right. Okay. All right. That makes sense. I like that.
So they're extremely well-rounded individuals.
Okay.
They can adapt to anything. They've got a pretty light heart, free spirit. They're funny. They're affable. They can get along with anybody.
Right.
Even that we talked about in the last segment, even the choleric, who can be a challenge at times to get along with. Just nothing phases the phlegmatic.
So I don't need to lead.
No.
I don't need to follow.
No, they will only express a moderate amount of control over other people, and then they can accept a moderate amount of control over their lives.
Okay.
So they don't mind if somebody tries to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Because it just, nothing offends them.
Yeah.
They're not going to get irritated. It's, okay, you can tell me your opinion, doesn't mean I'm going to do it.
Right.
I might not, just.
They will not get motivated.
No.
They don't get behind a cause.
No.
Right? They don't get behind a mission or a vision.
No.
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 Okay.
They are difficult to motivate, especially when they get self-righteous.
Oh.
They are nearly impossible to motivate.
Do they get self-righteous?
They can.
Okay. What causes that?
I think it's this attitude of they don't take offenses to other people. They don't go out and cause conflict. So it's really like, I'm a good person.
Yeah.
And
Why would you go pick a fight? They're probably saying to themselves.
Yeah, it takes way too much energy.
Right.
So.
But they've got great gifts, right? They get along with
Yes,
everybody.
Yep.
All right.
Very adaptable, very cool under pressure.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that they're not smart. They just don't put a lot of effort in.
Okay.
In the temperament book, it says it's like you would never know how many talents die with the phlegmatic, like how many novels were left with them, or how many things were they capable of doing, they just chose not to. So the phlegmatics are actually good at spotting injustices.
Okay.
So they notice in situations where something's not fair or something's not right, but they're not going to take care of it themselves. They're going to try to motivate everybody else. Like, hey, look at what's going on over here.
A food critic. They make a great food critic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we should do something about it. And it's
Right.
like, what, do I have a mouse in my pocket? Like, I don't see you helping
Doing
me.
anything.
Right.
That's probably why this class for the phlegmatic in control is the shortest.
Yes. Yeah. So the phlegmatic they don't have problems. They very rarely will come into counseling.
Yeah.
And if they do show up to counseling, it's because my wife is making me or my husband is making me, and it's easier for me to just show up to the counseling and not take it serious than to fight with my spouse.
Yeah.
So they will show up to counseling, but you can't get through to them. Everything is a joke. Everything is just a distraction or
Yeah.
so.
All right. Well, and that's really it for our phlegmatic in control, isn't it?
Yeah, they are the most stable of all the temperaments.
Okay.
They don't fear rejection. They are very quick to forgive.
Okay.
It takes too much energy to hold on to
Right.
anything. So they're very easygoing.
Right.
No real issues, no anger issues. They don't have an addictive personality. There's not an addictive bone in their body.
Yeah.
So
Well, they sound healthy.
they are very healthy. They're probably the easiest child to raise out of
Right.
all of them, just because.
As long as you are not hyper motivated yourself and expect these great visions for your children, parents, just take it easy. They're just phlegmatic. That's all. So, thanks for joining us on this segment of our Temperament Masterclass. We look forward to seeing you in our next one as well. Thank you.